Here we are, the morning of day 3. We spent our second night in Tassie in the lovely Scottsdale, this pub here. Don't mind the bin. Good little pub. Beautiful scenery on the other side of it. Rolling green hills. Parked up here. A few other V-Stroms joined us, and this weird orange thing. Alright, let's see what mischief we can get up to today. After the adventurous day before, we've been in here for hours. I've already fallen off in the creek and now I'm trapped. The bike is on top of my foot. We were looking forward to a little bit more of an easy day today. So what better way to start off an easy day than ride through a train tunnel? Yes, we rode on a train track with sleepers and rails and everything through a train tunnel. Built in 1888, this 704 metre long tunnel was part of the North Eastern train line, which opened from Launceston to Scottsdale in 1889. With an increase in cars on the road, use of the North Eastern line slowed from the 1960s onwards, and the line closed in 1992. There may have been no trains on the track, but with the rails still there and the sleepers, it was very slippery and muddy, and quite the little adventure. When we got to the other end of the tunnel, we couldn't continue any further because there was a tree down across the track, so there was no way to get past, and all we could do was just use our bash plates to turn the bikes around on the rails and go back through the tunnel again, which was good fun. But man, it seemed to take forever to get through there. 704 metres long of pitch black train tunnel. Great fun. I did get a little bit excited though, and I tried to leave the tracks a little bit too quickly, slipping over as my back wheel hit the track. The bike went sideways and I fell over. Our goal for the day was to head over to Stanley, where we were starting the AuStrom V-Strom meetup. That was the whole reason we'd come to Tasmania, was for the V-Strom get together, and we were heading to Stanley for the start of that event. We took a mixture of sealed and gravel back roads, logging roads and main roads to get over to Georgetown, where we had a little bit of a look around before heading across the river and into the historic mining town of Beaconsfield. We stopped there for a little bit of a bite to eat, and it was there that we ran into a whole heap of other V-Stroms heading towards the meetup at Stanley. So we joined forces with them, a few of them locals, and they showed us some great little twisting back roads as we headed across towards Devonport. As we got near Devonport, we picked up the freeway for a little while, and it was there that we bumped into more V-Stroms that had just come off the ferry, so we stopped on the side of the highway, had a chat with them, and the convoy grew larger. All of a sudden, there were heaps of V-Stroms travelling along the coast of northern Tasmania, which was a great ride. For a main road, it was very scenic, just going along the coast, great views over the water, not a bad little ride at all for a main road. And after the adventures of the day before, stuck in the jungle, it was just great to be out in the sunshine on a cruisy little ride with heaps of other V-Stroms. all going to the one place. After a few hours, we finally sighted the Nut. The Nut is a rocky outcrop of land and is what Stanley is famous for. Stanley is at the northernmost tip of a peninsula of land in the northwest of Tasmania, and the Nut, well, it stands out like dog's nuts. As you can see, it dominates the landscape for miles around. We stopped at the entrance to Stanley for a photo opportunity with the Nut in the background. And as more V-Stroms passed us, they stopped, grabbed photos as well, and all of a sudden we had a massive congregation of V-Stroms on the outskirts of town. But we had to get into town and get sorted for the night, so we all headed in to the caravan park and to our other various accommodations and settled in for a great night of festivities. It was awesome just checking into the caravan park and just seeing all the cabins with V-Stroms out the front of them. I rode through them all, set up camp at the end, my little tent, and then headed off for a night of drinking and merriment. It's starting to take its toll on me. I'm feeling it. What an absolutely stunning view. This is nuts, pardon the pun.